Hey guys, this is Zach here, back with another Mecard video. This time I'm just going to be teaching you guys how to play the game and show off some actual gameplay as well. So Mattel already has put out a how to play video on their YouTube channel, and it's very cool and it looks really nice, but doesn't cover quite everything that I would like to cover in a video, so I'm just going to help you guys out. So first of all, we can look at our little rule sheet here. We can talk about the cards. So you start with 3 cards, and 1, 2, 3 Mecardables. 1, 2, or 3. Cards have a name at the bottom, the character name down there. The name will also have a color behind it, either silver, bronze, or gold. And also purple, which are coming in the Mega Mecardables. They're coming later this year. But right now, just the gold, silver, and bronze. They also have a little number down here. This is just for like a collector's number. This pretty much says that number 1 is Evan, and this is the second Evan card. I think there's 4 cards for each Mecardable. At least that's how it was in the Korean version. So cards also have attack points on the bottom and the top. It depends on which orientation you're facing it in, so it can either be these 3 or those 3. There's 1 for each color. Then they have some will have 2 abilities. They have a regular ability on the right-hand side, which whenever your Mecardable opens it up, you get to use it. And then the left side is the match ability. You can only use this ability if the Mecardable that opened this card matches the Mecardable on the card. So I can only do both of these abilities if Evan opens this card. So how to set up the game? You each have your 3 cards in the middle of the playing field, and it doesn't say it in these rules, but it actually showed it off in the how to play video. You can orient them however you want. So you can have them right side up or upside down, so you can have the points that are better for you facing you. You put them in the middle with them touching like that, just the corners touching. And then it says starting line approximately 15 from the center of the play area. That's a really big play area. If you're doing 15 from the center, so that's 15 inches that way, 15 inches that way. That's 30 inches. That's like 30 inches is 2.5 feet, so that's a really big playing area. When we play, we didn't quite use that big of a playing area. That's what it suggests, though. Maybe it's saying that 15 inches altogether instead of 15 inches center? I'm not sure on that. We need some more clarification on that. But anyways, the starting line is where you start from. Basically, you can roll however you want. You just have to let go before you hit that line. That's all that means. So you and your opponent each set up your cards, get your Mecardables ready. You can use 1, 2, or 3. You don't have to use 3 if you don't want to. The benefit is having more colors to work off of, instead of just using the same color over and over again. But the downside is you can't use the same one until you've used all 3 of your Mecardables. So that's kind of the downside to it. So then we have your how to play. So there's no turns in this game. There's just one single turn. You each go at the same time. You get your Mecardable ready, you both count down 3, 2, 1, Mecardable go, and then you roll. If neither opens up, the turn's over, you just go around, clean up, and restart. If one Mecardable opens a card and the other one doesn't, that person wins that card, and you get to do the ability on the card. If both Mecardables pick up a card, there is a battle, and then it explains the battles here. Battles are really simple. You compare the numbers on the cards that were opened up. So for instance, if we had Alta open this card, he is from the Blue City faction, so he'll be getting 60 points for opening this card. And if Dokari opened this card, there we go, he is from Red Hall, so he would get 30 points. So 60 beats 30, so Alta wins. So Alta would take the card, Dokari would put his card back in the same way it was. So if it was like this, it's gonna go face down. If it was like this, it's gonna go upside down. Whichever way it was before he grabbed it. And the easiest way to remember that is your Mecardable will open it that way. So just put it face down. So like I said, battles are pretty simple, but if there's a tie, there's a thing called a face-off. So both players line up 1 card in the original starting position. At the count of 3, they roll their Mecardable. If neither transforms, you do it again. If one transforms, that person wins. If both transform, do it again, but move one card length back. So I originally thought this meant that you both just have one card in the center, so you both just pick one and you're both going for that one card, which sounded like fun to me, like you're both trying to like race after that card. But reading over a little bit further, it's saying that you both use your own card. So you both put the card back that you just flipped over and basically roll again and keep rolling until only one person flips open the card and the other person does not. And if you both open it, you each move one card length back, so you would, you know, go this far back and then shoot from there and so on until one of you wins. So after the battle, we have the abilities. So you start with the player who did not win the card. They get to use the ability on their card first. There's 3 different icons so far. There's what I call the peek icon, the rotate icon, and the move icon. Each of them have a little number next to it too. That shows how many cards you use with that ability. So for instance, with this one, if this was the ability, you would peek at 2 cards. If this was the ability, you would rotate 3 cards. This would just move 1 card, so on. But one important thing to note is you can't use the same ability on a card more than once in a turn. So for instance, if I use my ability to rotate this card, and then my opponent wants to rotate a card too, they cannot choose this card. Or if I wanted to peek at this card, I can't then move that card. It has to be a different card for each ability you use. And just to give you an example of each of the abilities, the rotate ability, so if it's rotate 1 for instance, I pick any card on the board, and I can rotate it 180 degrees. I don't get to look at it, I just pick any one I want and rotate it. So maybe if I know, like, my next one I'm going to roll is a Blue City one, I can make sure that my Blue City number is higher. Or if I peeked at my opponent's cards, and I know that they have a low number on this side, I can rotate one of theirs, so they have the low number now. The eye icon is really simple. I call it the peek icon, because you just peek at any card you want, and put it face down again. You don't change the position or anything, you don't change the orientation, you just look at it, put it back down. And it can be yours or your opponent's. And the last one is a little tricky. This is the move icon. You can see it says, move this many cards in the field to a new location. The moved cards must share at least one edge with an existing card. So in their how to play video, when they talk about moving cards, they actually show them swapping the position of a card like that, which is not what the rules say. The rules are saying it has to move to a new location and share at least one edge with an existing card. So as far as I'm reading that, that means you could move this card to here. You could move a card to here, because that's sharing an edge. You can move this over here. That's what the rule is saying to me. In the video, they just made it swap positions, which I don't think is how it's supposed to go. Maybe that's actually how it's supposed to be played, but the rules make it sound like this, so we're going to need an FAQ on that from Mattel at some point too. So then after that is the round cleanup. Any Mecard that opened up, whether it grabbed a card or not, is put into the transformed zone, which is the little zone to the left of your starting zone, or really just any zone beside your ready zone. And anyone that didn't open up goes back to the ready zone. If a player won a card, they place it face up behind their starting line, which creates a new starting line. So every time you win a card, you have to roll from further away, so it gets a little bit harder each time. And if Mecard grabbed a card but lost a battle, the card is placed face down in any open starting position. So you don't have to put it back in the same position you grabbed it from, but it has to go back in the same orientation. And then if no one has won 3 cards, you play again, and keep playing until someone has won all 3 cards. And of course, you don't get to keep the cards that you win from your opponent or anything like that. You give your opponent's cards back after. So just to show you what a example field setup is, this is what we'll be playing with. So Kat will be using these 3 cards. I'll be using these 3 cards. I'll be using Evan 1-1 and Prince Kong 13-3 and Mecard Octa 11-2. And she's going to be using Tador 14-1, Venema 5-3, and Evan 1-2. She'll be using Dokuri, I'll be using Alta. Alta is Blue Sky, Dokuri is Red Hall, So because of that, she wants the higher red numbers. So she's probably going to face this one towards that way, face that one that way, and face that one that way. So all the red numbers that are higher are facing her, so that makes it easier to get. So then she would turn all of those face down, but she can keep them all upside down or however she wants to. And for me, I'm going to want that one facing me. Gonna want that one facing me, and definitely that one facing me. So I would put mine face down. Your opponent doesn't get to see your cards either. So we would set them up just like this. So 3 in a row with the corners touching. And then you're ready to play. So go 15 inches back. They should probably release some kind of FAQ that just says, like, go so many card lengths back. That'd be a lot easier to remember, so you don't have to break out a tape measure every time you want to play. Or maybe, you know, have a play field, like a rollout play field, or one of the plastic ones like the Korean one has. That'd be really cool. But then you'd get your 1, 2, or 3 Mecardimals, transform them into the card mode, put them on your side, and start playing. And the cool thing is, different than the Korean one, you can go for any card when you roll. So if you've played a little bit and you've been using your peek ability to look at your opponent's cards and you see they have a big number, you can actually roll for your opponent's card and try and get it before they do. And they can roll to yours cards too. So it's really fun, like, trying to guess what your opponent's gonna do. And as far as, like, determining the starting line, we actually just use our border cards from Battle Cloth. We're just using 2 of those for our starting lines until we get, like, an official thing. If you may notice, on every single card that Mattel sent us, every single card is the peek ability. Every single one. We don't have any of these Mecardimals. We don't have Tador, we don't have Evan, we don't have Evan. Don't have Octa, Prince Kong, or Venema, so we can't use any of the match abilities. And this Evan just doesn't have ability whatsoever. And it's also a match ability that we can't use. So in our gameplay, the only ability we can use is Peek, because that's all the ones that are on these cards. So that's unfortunate. So we'll definitely have to get some more cards in the future to be able to actually play this game to the fullest. Okay, so now we're going to jump to me and Kat playing a couple of games and show you guys how to play. Okay, so now we're going to do a couple of matches. I'm using Alta, she's using Dokuri. The Kat's here, say hi.
Hi.
Hi. We are using just the stuff that Mattel sent us to shut off with, because we haven't found them at Toys R Us yet. So we're going to put them in the middle of the field, whichever orientation we want. My Alta is Blue City, hers is Red Hall, so I want the blues facing me. Alright. So we found to separate them a little bit, don't make them touch, because your Mecard can pick up more than once and that kind of ruins everything. So we're also using our border cards from Battle Claw to be our starting line. And we're not exactly the 15 inches it says, because that's a really big space, and we don't have that much space. But we'll be using it like this. So we're going to go ahead and go?
Yep.
So ready?
Yep.
3, 2,
2,
1, Mecardimo, go.
Go.
Oh no! He did not open. Sorry, Alta. So, she definitely got that one. So points don't matter because only one opened. And then I didn't have an ability to use, so she gets to use her ability. She gets to peek at a card and put it back the way she got it. Alright, so now she's going to transform him back and we go again.
Yep.
3, 2, 1,
Mecardimo,
go. There we go. So now we got a battle. So I am Blue City, so I have 80 points. She is Red Hall, so she has 100 points. So she wins, puts it behind the starting line again. Mine goes back the way it was already. And then we go again. Okay, so I'm already about to lose, so I need to do something here. So I'm gonna be tricky. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, well that's not fair. 3, 2, 1, Mecardimo, go. No! Well, that backfired. I tried to grab the one she was gonna grab, so I'd automatically win. But that did not work. Alright, so 3-0. That was a good match. Alright, new game. Ready?
Yep.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1,
1,
Mecard will go. Hey! There we go.
Spread off the board.
So, I win this one. And I get to peek. So, I'm gonna peek at this one. Okay. That's really good, actually. Okay, ready?
Yep.
3, 2,
2,
1,
1,
Mecard will go. Yo! Thank God.
Oh no.
So, what do we got? I have 30,
100.
and she has... What?
Oh wait.
I only have 30.
Oh.
You got 70.
Yep.
So, she wins that one.
You got my good one.
I did get your good one, but it goes right back.
Yep.
So, I lost first, so I get to peek at 2. I guess I'll peek at this one. That's the same one I peeked out last time, and I'll peek at this card. And then she also gets to peek. If you guys didn't notice, every ability we have on the cards that Mattel sent us is just the peek ability. So there's not really any fun things we can do in the game besides peek. It's kind of unfortunate, but we'll get more soon. 3, 2, 1, Mecard will go.
Oh no.
Oh, you almost got my 1-1 again. So I get that one. I'm not gonna peek anymore. We already know what all these cards are.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, Mecard will go.
Why is my
Wow.
is going in a curve?
Yeah, they sometimes curve. We both miss though, so just nothing happens.
Okay.
3,
3,
2, 1, Mecard will go.
Oh no.
It didn't transform though, so it does not count.
That's close.
It's okay because we both missed. It's really hard to shoot from just that much further back.
3,
2, 1, Mecard will go.
Why is
No!
that just working now?
Because you have to go right over the edge because the magnets are only there. And the metal's only there.
Okay.
This is a lot closer. 3,
2,
2, 1, Mecard will go. Oh!
Now it's Monsuno?
Yeah, I guess. That's... I don't think that does anything. Okay. Come on. 3, 2, 1, Mecard will go.
Ah!
No.
Finally.
Alright, so she gets that one.
100.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, Mecard will go.
Oh no! Being really aggressive now.
Ready?
3,
2, 1, Mecard will go. Oh, no. You can't get that one. That one's mine. Okay. We have to finish this game. 3, 2, 1, Mecard will go.
Ha!
No. Okay. One more.
The one game I'm good at.
Because, yeah, it's 2-0. So, one more. So, one more game. I need to win one. Alright, we need to have some actual battles. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, Mecard will go.
Oh.
Speaking of battles, so I get that one. I'm not gonna peek anymore. We already know these cards. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, Mecard will go.
Why?
Wow, I went right through the middle. 3, 2, 1, Mecard will go. There we go. So I have 130. She has 70. So I get that one. That goes back like that. And we go again. Okay. Ready?
3,
2, 1, Mecard will go. Up. So she is that one. 3, 2, 1, Mecard will go. There we go. 60 to 40. So I win that one, and I finally win one.
Yep.
Alright, so that's our little gameplay. We'll definitely have more up when we get some more in. It's kind of hard to find right now, though. So, thanks for watching. Say bye.
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 Alright, and that's it for me too. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions or comments about Mecard, please let me know in the comments and I'll be more than happy to answer as soon as I can.
If you want to see the video of me unboxing this huge package that Mattel sent me for Mecard, there's a playlist you can click on that has all the Mecard videos I'll be having in it. And of course, there's going to be more videos coming soon as my Toys R Us gets any of these in. So thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day.